So I do think even if you're not hungry, sort of grass feeding, as it were, is probably best.
So that's we went far.
So Mark's about half
an
hour ahead of us.
But,
This is the issue, is trying to get around here without damaging this calcite edged bit of the snow gardens.
there's clearly people have gone there before.
But the question is, that's the route up.
Because what you don't want is people hauling sacks and dropping them and
Falling backwards.
swinging them and knocking, dropping them down into that.
But at the moment, the only route's through there, and it's very, very difficult to pass.
And we don't, I mean, those edges are pretty fragile. Obviously, we don't know if someone's going to just push through. It's going to wear to the point where it could just fall through.
I'm not surprised if those edges, you know, somebody, maybe a heavier person, put their weight on it and it just goes.
You could, you know, and I'm not terribly strong, so you could brace both hands against that wall.
Certainly smaller than the body size at the moment.
Not much smaller.
This is the third trip I've been to the end of this lower series right in Remelt plant, and it's been a great enigma that while Kuwait Passage, which is a little bit lower and probably to our left, has not previously been joined up with Remelt, the two series cross over each other with a myriad of complicated passages, but hitherto nobody's actually found the link between them. So with the more accurate surveying that's been possible with the advent of laser-based cave surveying, one of the objectives was to have a more detailed and more accurate picture of the passages in this part of the cave. And this showed the likelihood, and it is only a likelihood because there are still errors and uncertainties, that we're only about 20 metres apart, with a strong draft at the end of the passage we're digging in, pointing directly at the dig in Kuwait Passage that people were pursuing about 20 years ago. So with the new information from the surveying, we hope to narrow this gap between the two passages, and in time, with I don't know how many trips it'll take, join them up and create an absolutely monster-sized loop route.
But to be fair, when it comes out big chunks like this, it should make the passage much bigger, much quicker.
Yeah. Not so much from the extra, you know, just, we must have...
Thanks. We're just crisping you, Steve. That's probably a bit much, that.
Okay.
It's a bit wetter.
Great noise. It gives you something to aim for, to come down here and to see whether or not it's going to connect up. And if anyone can make it happen, it's Tim and Joel, I think, at the end. So.
If we get the loop route established, it'll become a classic in British caving. With about I don't know, 4 or 5 kilometres length. And,
it'll be nationally significant, won't it?
Yeah.
We've lit 4 joss sticks. You can see them in front of the camera here. They're smoking away nicely, and the draft is going in. Can't hear anything at the moment from anybody in front, but you know, who knows whether they'll get through or not.
This is about the time we should be listening out as well. But
Yeah, well, I did tap on the rock, but didn't hear anything back, but my hearing isn't the best.
I can't hear anything. Although I guess we are making quite a bit of noise.
Yeah.
I can smell.
Is
Is that his? It smells like incense, right? Or there's smoke.
Yeah.
Would that be Paul
Yeah.
lighting? Yeah.
I think so.
Alright.
Can you smell joystick?
Yeah, we can smell the smoke.
I can see the draft as well. taking
Yeah, I
the
can see it.
Sudden puff of draft.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's bang on, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Okay.
Grab a hammer and bang on some rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can smell the joysticks now. Quiet, please.
I was so confused when I first smelled it.
Yeah, it's too smoky now.
I'm filming from the same position I was in when we first got here this afternoon, and nearly 4 hours later, and we've made a fair bit of progress. So at the end of the dig here, and we've just got to like a calcite shelf and another constriction, but I'm surrounded by mud which can all get dug out. This is the dig face now, and it is just mud and like a calcite shelf fill there, and where it's constricted here I can feel the draft coming over the top there. So all of this needs digging out, but that joystick test definitely was working and it was all coming through that.
So we've had a rather strenuous trip to the end of Remelt Series Lower to try and dig through, and we made about 5 metres of progress. Personally, I'm pretty exhausted now, and we've got as far back as the camp, which is about halfway out, and I'm going to rest up for several hours, get some food, cup of tea, and sleep, and I'll come out in the early hours of Monday morning rather than pushing on out now, being too late for dinner, too tired for the drive home, and so on.
So what's the time?
It is 7:30. When I got
That's
out,
not
it was
bad,
20
is it?
past. So
So
hour and a half
basically
from camp. Yeah.
11 hours really, wasn't it then altogether?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
over
11
11
hours.
yeah.
Here's the team at the end of their trip, and how are we all feeling? Starting with you, Tim.
Well, Joel feels he can go and do it again.
I want to go to the pub. Absolutely exhausted. We moved a lot of heavy mud.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit more work to get through, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's we had smelt a lot of joystick.
Yeah, a lot of
It
joystick.
definitely connects.
Yeah,
It definitely
definitely
connects.
connects.
In fact, when we're digging,
In fact, yeah, the smoke came through quite quickly.
Yeah,
so we're checking Paul actually lit 1 or 10.
yeah. But we didn't get a definite sound connection.
I
it might be
swear
interesting.
I heard a murmur.
I reckon
He's got
Joel
young ears.
imagined that. He's got young ears,
He's
but
got
I reckon
young
he
ears.
imagined it. It's whether they heard us, because we were making a hell of a lot of noise.
That's true.
With banging and you're yelling. So
Yeah.
if they heard us, that's the vocal connection confirmed.
Well,
But
hopefully we'll find out tonight.
yeah.
They're in the pub. Right, let's
Right, well done everyone.
Well done. Thanks,
Thanks.
team.
Thanks for helping me as well.